I've told Adam 100 times, if you're going to grill in the house, you've got to use proper ventilation. But oh no, the great chef can't be bothered with anything as mundane as respiration. It's not like I'm being unreasonable. It's well documented. It's in all the medical literature. Charcoal smoke is carcinogenic. You sure you don't want some of this? Come on now, don't pout. You haven't eaten in 16 hours.
I'm not hungry.
With my blood sugar, I have to eat every 4 hours or I get dizzy.
What is it?
Cassoulet, it's always better the next day.
Oh, maybe just a taste.
That's better. I'm a patient woman. It takes a lot to get me really upset. But the man doesn't wear shoes. It's not only unsightly, it's unsanitary. There is a reason that they have those signs in restaurants. No shoes, no service. Okay, maybe for a couple of weeks in February when the temperature is below 60 with a wind chill factor of 90, maybe I can get him to wear a pair of thongs. Don't bolt your food. Now, if bare feet were the only thing, that would be okay. But it's part of a pattern, part of his consistent disregard for my well-being.
Well, look at the lovebirds.
Get me out of here.
Didn't take you too long to get cozy, did it?
What do you want?
She knocked me out and shackled me.
The hypochondriac and the doctor. I'll call Noel Coward. He'll write a play.
Adam.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing to cook with at the country house.
The country house.
You're not taking the paella pan.
What is this, your pied-à-terre?
You wouldn't know a paella pan from a chafing dish.
Vertical roaster is mine.
I ordered this from William Sonoma.
Dr. Berman gave it to me after the kidney crisis.
You don't even cook! You never cooked anything in your life!
I cook. It just isn't my raison d'etre. I happen to have more to my life than béarnaise sauce.
Oh, yeah, like antihistamines, like tetracycline. You have more pills than the FDA. Look at this! Look at this!
What do you know? You're a pathological liar.
A pathological liar!
Liar,
you have made up
liar,
every
liar,
disease
liar,
in
liar,
Grey's Anatomy for
liar,
God!
Shut up! Look at you, fighting like that in front of a stranger. Have you no shame? All right, I'm laying down the law. If you can't settle this, I will.
Wait a second,
Well,
you
nobody
got no
tells
right
me.
to...
Quiet! I make the rules. Make us some coffee. Now.
Vienna roast or Kona?
On our first date, Adam told me he was working with a UN team of scientists to develop a drought-resistant strain of wheat.
That's not... But she...
Hey.
Not wheat, rice. It was rice.
Needless to say, this wasn't true. Nor was his claim that he excavated Ramses III's tomb in the Valley of the Kings, nor that he led rebel forces in the capture of Addis Ababa. I could go on and on. In the face of these outright lies, how can one build trust in a relationship?
Adam.
Look, before I get into trust, I would just like to say that when it's my turn to talk, she is coughing, she's wheezing.
Can I help it if I'm allergic?
Eve.
Sorry, Dr. Fleischman.
And you don't say a thing. But when I interrupt to correct a lie...
Adam, just state your case.
Let me draw you a picture. It's 3 a.m. She wakes up with leg cramps, demands a muscle relaxant. Where's the nearest all-night pharmacy? Sleep Mute, 400 miles away. We don't even have a mule, let alone a car.
My legs were balled up like fists.
Always her needs. I mean, I'm out there, I'm running the rat race trying to deal with the world of revolving door chefs and food consultants. Do I ever get a word of encouragement? A word of sympathy? No, I'm offered a job at Tour d'Argent in Paris.
You. An American.
They begged me. What does she say? No, she doesn't want to go to Paris because she finds the French combative and they let dogs sit at the table. So I turned them down, yet I feel like a terrible person for wanting to go.
If you haven't been an only child, you can't understand.
Eve.
I felt pressured to be everything for my parents, which may be why nothing I do ever feels like enough.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
I'm attractive, I'm bright, but that means nothing when you can't swallow.
If only you couldn't talk.
There's a specialist in Houston. When I'm well
already
enough to...
had a dozen second opinions.
Stop. I've heard enough. Here's my decision. You. Nobody should believe anything you say, not even hello. In addition, you are rude, you are hostile, and you have no regard for personal hygiene. And you. I have encountered hypochondriacs before, sure, but if they gave out awards, you would win the MVP. That you would actually enslave someone to serve your delusions of illness, you are, without a doubt, the most selfish, egotistical, no, the most megalomaniacal person I have ever met. The two of you are a disaster. Together, you're beyond description. There's nothing worth saving here. You go one way, you go the other. Split up the appliances, split up the forests, split up the mountains. You go east of the pipeline, you go west of the pipeline, and never ever see one another again.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, wake up.
Good morning, Dr. Fleischman.
What?
Eve and I talked.
We decided to give it another try.
That wasn't my recommendation.
Oh, we were supposed to listen to you? With your personal history?
What is that supposed to mean?
Hey, I've gotten chain letters that had more heart. Dear Joey, take care. Don't get frostbite.
It's Elaine's letter. You read Elaine's letter?
Let me tell you something. No wife of mine would ever run off with some mangy federal judge old enough to be her grandfather.
How did you read Elaine's letter?
We'd like you to leave now.
Oh, you'd like me to leave, as in, this is my choice. As in, I've elected to remain and now I've outworn my welcome.
Hold out your hand. Spread, please. It's yellow. I think it's jaundice.
It's not jaundice.
I've had obstructions of the common bile duct before.
It is not jaundice.
Honey, Eve, have you been eating a lot of carrots?
No. Certain medications cause jaundice, don't they? Quinacrine hydrochloride, for instance?
Okay. You wanna be sick? You are sick. Yes, that is jaundice. It is the worst case of jaundice I have ever seen. Question is, what's causing it? Best case scenario, gallstones.
Gallstone.
Could be hepatitis, or maybe you've developed full-blown, metastasized, inoperable pancreatic cancer.
Hey, buddy. That's my wife you're talking to.
When you get back from New Zealand, sweetheart, I want to go get a CAT scan. Okay, sweetheart?
New Zealand. Okay, I'll bite. What's in New Zealand?
Yacht race.
Kiwi Cup. 50-foot catamarans.
They let you race a yacht.
Well, they grouse about it, but they really don't have much choice.
He designed the sails.